Hey, what's going on, Tip? I'm gonna let this dog use the bathroom real quick. Hold on, no, hold on. There's traffic here. Nah, it's still a little traffic, but yeah, it is definitely less though. Yeah, it's by phone. Hey, what's going on, Mo? Nappy, that is a posh wash house. I don't know what that means. Posh? What do you mean that's a posh wash house? Oh, they fuck with the phone. Oh, a fancy wash house? A fancy wash house? That was pretty dope though. They actually they have some free washers and free dryers in there. I got there early, so all I really had to do. I didn't know they were free, and I put a little bit of money in them, and the lady was like, "No, those ones are free." So altogether, I bought soap, washing powder. So I thought it was gonna be like a $10, $15 job, which was really only like less than $5. So that was pretty cool. Curious to see it out. Yeah, it was definitely a nice spot. Look up cold portable propane stove. It looks green. Boot. Then you can screw a stove attachment. Easy to use. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how to cook, bro. The only thing I know how to cook is eggs. That's the only thing I need to learn. We bought a lot less traffic here. Yeah, you can egg sandwich it. Yeah, not so many white vehicles. Yeah, I'm right at the stoplight right now, and you know, that stick out. But they're gonna be sending goofballs like this. They'll be sending them all day. They're pit rats. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do that. I do that all the time. I know how to, like, without cooking. I know how to make spreads and shit. Like that's what I mainly eat is like spreads, ramen noodles, chips, beans. I need to. I do need to start doing that shit myself. See these two bikes in the white car is the handler behind them. The motherfucker just cut me off. Son of a bitch. Yeah, let me see. Let's see. And that before it says throw some salmon in the pan with butter and watch cook about 15 minutes. Yeah, that sounds good. Steak, can't fuck with that though. But salmon, hell yeah. Take a small frozen maybe care of it's like chicken. Oh no, I don't fuck with I don't vegetarian cube or chicken stock. Oh, the cube with the flavor, like the chicken flavor. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as far as certain things, like I know how to like boil shit. Like I could boil fucking. It's just cooking and shit. Well, I guess it only really fucked up when I tried cooking meat. When I used to eat meat, like whenever I used to try and cook meat, like that shit would be. It would look down on the outside, but on the inside, that shit was all fucked up. Fuck, man. 10 tuna sandwich is nice. Yeah. Yeah, tuna sandwiches is my thing. Tuna, peanut butter. There's gonna be some foxes over here pretty soon. Do you live in a car? Yep, I do. You mix tuna and peanut butter? Hell nah. Hell nah. That shit sound nasty as hell. Nah, I just like tuna. Oh, that shit so nasty. Nah, I eat peanut butter jelly sandwich and tuna sandwiches. Like those are like the most. Those are the predominantly the sandwiches I eat. Peanut butter and jelly and fucking tuna. Damn, you have to have an acquired taste for that shit. Peanut butter and tuna. Fuck, look at this guy. He got the red, white, and blue, whatever that shit is on his head. They are clowns, I tell you, man. They are clowns. So, yeah, that's pretty much the only traffic I'll be dealing with is clowns like that. Or it'll be people that might park in front of me and shit. Get outside and do some quick street theater, hop back in their car and take off. Oh man, the police department. Hey, chill out, man. Scrap. Scrap. Come here, man. No, you only get one. That's yours. Here. That's yours. Alright. Now, if you get a can of salmon and egg, mix them, shape a patty, tip it in breadcrumbs, and put a bit of vegetable oil. Oh, that sounds like a salmon patty or something. That sounds pretty good. Hey, what's going on, Edward? Jennifer, what's going on? How's you doing? How's everyone? Not bad, bro. Hope you guys are doing well as well. Less homeless. No. There's a lot of homeless out here. Actually, this street has got a lot of homeless on it. I parked in front of them so they don't be doing that street theater bullshit. But there's throughout this street, right here. And then they got a street called Bad. Yeah, it's a lot of homeless out here. It's not as many as San Jose, though, no. It's just easier. The city is smaller, and it's easier to get away from them. You know, it's more places out here. It's more valley-like out here. Out there, it's more city-like. So everywhere you go, somebody lives exactly where you go. Out here, you can get to some open space. Get away from people's houses and shit. Have you gotten stimulus? Nah. How was your sack before? How was sack before gang stalking? Oh man, I used to love sack, bro. I was living a different lifestyle, but you know. Hey, no, back up, back up. This is over there, bro. Yeah, I was not, you know, but yeah, like if I wasn't targeted, mm, actually probably not. But you know, I would be trying to at least, I would be out here working until I had enough money to get the hell out of the fucking state. That was like my original plan. I wanted to get out of California. That's like every parolee's dream almost. Like anybody that's been to prison or that has to repeat it and go back for stupid ass violations, bullshit like that. that was like one of our things. Like it was always like, wow, when I get off parole, I'm finna get the hell out of California. But yeah, it's all good. We got some beef though. Chill out. We got some beef that's walking down. These are your hardcore gang stalkers. These are the hardcore gang stalkers. Don't be barking at the hardcore rats like that, dude. You don't do that. They're too hardcore. These guys are tough. Those are the tough ones right there. We don't want to get beat up. No, 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 no. Those are the intimidators. They like to send the intimidators. Nah, stimulus, nah, I ain't got it. Nah, I signed up for it, but nah. Sliced bananas on bread is good, man. Business hazelnut chocolate chip spread. Yeah, that's all that Nutella shit. I can't fuck with that. I tried it. Perks are all targeted. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. You know, they want us at our worst of our worst, man. Like every step down we take is it's a victory for them. And they'll wait. They'll kick back. They'll wait. Like time is on their side. Like they have no fucking problem with waiting. They're a very patient species. That's for sure. That'd be salmon pies or delicious, easy to make. Yeah, that sounds good. Did you get the bad door story yet, W? Uh, well, they did the estimate today. Well, was it today they did the estimate? No, they took pictures and shit of it yesterday and did the estimate. They were supposed to get back to me. They never got back to me, so I went to the body shop where I'm gonna have it done, and the body shop told me that I would be better off totaling it out because you know the van, to fix it is gonna cost more than the van is worth because it has so many miles on it, and it's 2011. So he said if they total it out, I might get like close to like 7, maybe six something. Um, so I don't know. Maybe and that's high end. Like that's high end. It depends on what the insurance company says. He said the insurance will try and take me down to like 5. They'll try and get me at like 5. So I don't know. I'm thinking about just getting it repaired and selling it. Once it's repaired. Once it's repaired. Um, Worst comes to worst, though, it's handled. It should be done. It should be done or either started tomorrow. They still, if I get the doors fixed, they're still gonna have to order the parts and all that shit. We try to keep checking Steve in every night. Try to keep checking Steve in. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been to a couple of them. Like I be asleep a lot, so I miss a lot of them. I've actually gotten. This is a different device, so like they're still fucking with my YouTube, but like my messages and shit, I'm getting them on the day. Sometimes a little bit later than like they haven't fully maneuvered this fucking device yet. So I catch them a lot when I can. 8, okay, 8 o'clock. Okay. You watched that Island Van video I sent? The Island Van video? No, I don't think I was. I don't think I caught that tip. Not BW. Appreciate that, Mo. Man, I'm just up the road from you, and my target is crazy as fuck. What you're on? You're in Sacramento? Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Do you need a little money? I can always send some. Nah, I'm good, bro. Like, like, yeah, like I'm good. Like I'm not asking for any. Mo does that for me sometimes. He puts that up, you know. Um, but I'm not asking nobody. Arbor. Oh yeah, Arbor. Yeah, it's crazy as fuck out there. I go out that way, uh, in Roseville, and I get it. I get it all the time. Heavy too. Like they're relentless out there. They're little fucking those rich people are something else. They're just fucking. They think they're fucking, untouchable. Uh, they just know you're not gonna do anything to them. I mean, wouldn't do anything anyways, but you know, they just troublemakers for real, man. It's a sport for this, it's like hunting almost. It's like a sport. About an hour up to 80. Well, let me see that again. About an hour up 80. Oh yeah, yeah, I know where you are. 80 East, yep. We worry, we worry about you, Nappy. Nah, I'm alright, man. Uh, yeah, like, I've been pretty much like this for a long time, man. Like, so I'm not an antisocial person, but I just, I don't, I'm I'm usually by myself, so like this is nothing to me. Like I'm used to it. As far as these people, like these goofballs. I mean, I'm not untouchable. I'm not saying I can't be hurt or anything out here, but I'm not worried about not worried about them like that. All in all, saying the same, I'll be all right. Let me see. Hey, what's going on, Rose? Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Um, I, I was asking about it. Hey, yo, hey, What time are you? What time are you gonna do your live, Steve? Did you get a stimulus check from the government? I did. Nah, I never got it. I put in for it. I never got it though. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe not. I wasn't really expecting it. I wasn't really expecting it, but might as well put it in. After yours, okay, cool, cool. Tina, God's love. Hey, what's going on, Tina? Tina, God's love. Tina, God's love. From next level. Oh, okay, okay. Hope all is well with everybody. Is usually done. I think he means usually. I'm not sure what you mean. Usually the times. Hey, Tina. Hope all is well with you, as well as everybody else. Hope everybody's doing good. He goes live around 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Steve talk. We already scroll back. I did not forget. Did not around. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Scroll back. I'm not sure. I didn't catch nothing else, Mo. I'll be right. Okay, okay. They are saying they might give us 2,000 a month. The Republicans will probably stop. Yeah, I think the Democrats. Well, I'm not political. I should probably shut up. Wade, everyone is welcome to be a mother as well. Other Wade X, Wade X, Wade Vegas X. Yeah, I heard another stereotype might come for people. Yeah, that I mean, shit. I mean, if anything, you damn sure deserve it. You're forcefully keeping motherfuckers from work. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Worth nothing. I have not gotten stimuli. Yeah, you might get it later. I don't know. I heard somebody say they were running out of money, or they ran out of money for the first quarter of it, or whatever. Man, they sure do drive nice cars off the harassment. Harassment pays the handlers good. I think that they got some type of contract with Kia too, that car company Kia. Cause I see a lot of them. Kia, I think that's like a cheaper car or something. A lot of them got those nice little red, brand new shiny Kias and shit. I'm stacking metals. Hell yeah. That good gold and silver. Yeah, I did I filled out the non-filers, thing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I gotta check back in with them. Never depended on the government. Yeah, me neither. I never like expect anything from them. No. I remember my parole officer tried to force me to get on. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything like that. Part of the reason I didn't do it is because I didn't want to fucking be working like at parks and shit and cleaning shit up at parks for like, you gotta work like like 3 or 4 days out the week for however many hours picking shit up and cleaning up parks for like, I don't know, $500 a month or whatever. Like, fuck that shit. So I remember he threatened. I remember it like he was like, "This is the last time I'm gonna tell you to get GA or you're going back to jail." Still didn't get that shit. Hey, oh yeah, yeah, definitely no. Yeah, if they're giving that shit, they're giving it. They're giving it. I'm just saying, like I don't like I'll put it in, but like I'm not expecting it from them. Like if it doesn't come, I won't be upset. That's what I mean by that. This coronavirus pandemic, social distancing stuff is going to go on for years. You may not be able to work for a long time. Yeah, that's the thing. No, like they're gonna open it up eventually once they start injecting everybody with the fucking bullshit. But the people who don't get injected, those are the people who aren't gonna have jobs. People aren't gonna want to be around us. You're not gonna be able to earn money because you're not gonna have the fucking. You're not gonna have the chip inside of you in order for them to download your money into the chip. I thought, I thought, well, maybe people will still come feed us and shit. Like, maybe people will feed us. But ain't nobody gonna want to be around us and shit. Like, we're gonna be like the people with germs and shit. We're gonna be the people who didn't get our fucking quarantine. You see how they're going wearing masks and shit. I mean, well, it's smart to wear a mask, not to downplay it, but you see how people wear the. And some people are fucking, they're not playing around. Fucking, they got sanitizer in their fucking belt buckle like a gun. They got all types of shit. They're not playing around, so those people aren't gonna want to be nowhere near anybody who hasn't gotten the vaccine. This is gonna be just like the fucking the Rocky movie with Wesley Snipes. How people was that where people lived underground? There was a group of people that lived underground in the sewers and shit. That's gonna be the people who didn't get the vaccines and shit. The resistance. I'm just visualizing this shit. I'm not saying anything is for certain, but I'm just saying. My parole told me it was a game of mouse and cat first meeting. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. Parole officers used to be so dirty. Like, if you're on high control and you get out, like, you don't get all your money, or sometimes you'll go to the county, but you're entitled $200 when you get out, if you're on parole. No matter if you get out from the county, as long as you do 6 months or better, you're entitled 200. The parole officers are so dirty that they'll wait until you catch another violation, and then they'll keep your fucking 200. They'll keep telling you. They'll keep telling you that the fucking the parole, the main office hasn't sent your check yet, your $200 check, and they'll just keep fucking they'll keep your check until they'll violate you again. Because the average person doesn't stay out for longer than a month. Like, I would say that on the average, the longest a parolee stays out without being fucked with and taken back to prison is like 3 or 4 months. Not everyone, but I'm just saying, like, for the most part, the majority, no one stays out for longer than 3 months because there's always some type of bullshit violation. You come in contact with a police officer, you're walking down the wrong street, you're in the car with the wrong person. Fucking crazy. My parole, Nappy, AI's live going. AI live going. I'm not sure what that means, Mo. Oh, okay, back. It is going to be like the movie with Will Smith, I Am Legend. I think everybody is really going to be like zombies. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. Hey, what's going on, Coffee Beans? When you violate, it's going to be the hardest time. Yeah, violations are always the hardest, man. Because they're so, you gotta go through a whole bunch of bullshit. You gotta go through kangaroo court. You gotta, and then you don't even know when they're gonna come see you and shit. And then out here, and out here in the Bay Area, you do they transfer you so many places and shit. Like if if I was on parole and I was to get locked up out here, I would be out here for like 2 weeks, and then they would transfer me to Oakland, like Alameda. And during that transfer process, you wake up like what 3 in the morning. No, they get you at like nine at night, and then you wait in a holding cell, cold ass holding tank until like 3 in the morning. And then it adjusts you out, and then you get on the little Grey Goose, the little bus, and they transfer you. And then you wait in their holding cells for another like 6, 7 hours and shit in a cold cell. And they put you in your cell, and then you wait there for like however long, anywhere from 2 weeks to like a month and a half, 2 months. Fucking yeah, man, it's ugly. I'm glad I'm not in none of that shit no more. And I know the ones that like are violated, just on violations right now during this COVID situation. I know they're oh man, they're stuck right now, man. I know they're sick right now. There's no board. Oh, they probably. I don't know. They probably let them go. They probably let them go by now, though. If it's just petty violations, but if not, man. I remember just on the holidays and shit when it used to be holidays and shit, and people miss board behind that. That used to be stressful. This COVID thing, yeah. I already look like a zombie, but a happy one. I I call them coronavirus, gang stalking zombies. Yeah, that's what they are. I was on that years ago. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing not to be on that shit, man. It's a weight off your back, man. And believe it or not, man, you're rare. Like we're rare, man. To it's to actually, I mean, unless you really, and sometimes people who really try to go by the books, you know, you get violated for so much bullshit. You know, sometimes people that try and go by the books still get violated and shit. You know, because out here you do like so much. If you do so good on parole or probation for so long or parole for so long, like you get off early, but then you can't get no violations. You know, after your first violation, that's out the window. So they hurry up. They hurry up and try and violate you for anything because you know that's a you know you're a fresh 3 years of caseload, 3 to 5 years of caseload on their fucking, you know, that's 5 years of violations you could give a motherfucker. Oh, man. Oh man. Yeah, it's rare, man. It's rare for a person to get off of that shit and stay off. Everyone was dealing with our monitoring play a rife frequency vid near your pelvis area comes from since that is where it reproduces. Everyone wired is dealing with remote frequency. None mainly comes from their sense. I'm not sure I caught that mischievous. Working neighbors. They were trying to say my piss was diluted. I laughed. They tried to. Yeah, yeah. See, they want you to be, they want you to test dirty and all that shit, man. And you know, my, my parole officer was a weirdo. Like when I pissed in the bottle, like he used to fucking grab the bottle and make sure like the bottle would like he would have gloves on and shit, but he used to fucking squeeze the bottle and shit to make sure the bottle was warm and shit. Like, this motherfucker is crazy. This motherfucker, he wants to make sure for real. Uh, The nanoparasites reproduce in pelvis area, play a rife frequency bit there. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They do get off on that career, man. They do. They get off there. Having people doing the diet for Hamlet. Yep. It's their thing, man. It's their thing. And as soon as you rebel on them, oh man, like, cause you know, I was getting violated for bullshit so much, and like after they violated me, you know, for that after I got that job, you feel me? Um, that he fucking forced me into. Like I was forced into that job. Like I didn't want to get no job, but I got the job, and I was doing hella good on that job. Like you know, at first I didn't want it, but I was happy to get it after I got it. You know, I was coming up and shit. He saw that shit, and you know, he violated the hell out of me, man. on some bullshit charge too, living above my means. Like I never heard of no shit like that. So, once he did that, I made the decision like fuck that. Every time I get out, you're gonna have to catch me. I'm gonna be in a different city, buddy. I'm gonna make you work. You want? I'm gonna make your ass work. You wanna fuck with me? Find me in a different city, motherfucker. Yeah, they are, man. They are. And it's like they see you trying to do good. The more they see you try to do good, man, it's like the harder they are on you. The more and more bullshit they throw on you. Like I've seen people like I've seen like because there's a waiting room where the officer, officer comes in, and like all the parolees are in this waiting room, and then every time a parole officer comes out, like he gets done with somebody, he comes out and he gets his next parolee or what have you, and or like when he's done seeing him, he'll tell him to sit back in the waiting room while he goes and grabs some paperwork for him and shit. And like I've seen motherfuckers like the parole officer, okay, be over here such and such sharp, and dude would be like, oh, I'll be at work then. And then the parole officer, well, fix that. Like, man, you guys want me to keep a job, but just fucking, I don't know, man. Those people, they're not, if they were here to help people, though, they wouldn't be getting paid. So, it's all a facade. It's all a facade. It's supposed to be a rehabilitation. What is it? California Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections or some shit. You're supposed to be rehabilitating there, but there's nothing. You don't learn no trades in the motherfucker. The schooling is, you really don't go to school in there. You don't, you do. You take a little test to see where you're at, and then they give you a bullshit job. They give you work in the kitchen or be a janitor in the fucking, the infirmary or some bullshit like that. While you earn like nickels and not even that sometimes, pennies. Working for like 12 cents an hour, 5 cents an hour and shit. There's no rehabilitation in that. What? You don't get no type of certification, no type of skills. They were playing the gay guy as the good cop. Hold on, let me see. I'm not sure. I'm lost. Can't wait till I'm ready to get off the grid. Yeah, man, the grid would be a definitely nice place to get away from. Or it would not. Ugh. It would be nice play. It would be nice to get away from a place like the grid. They do force people, definitely. Both wearing black and yellow. Oh yeah, like damn near all the bike riders and the joggers and shit, they're definitely gonna be wearing that shit. Yeah, that's the first one. The other one had a cape on his head, a red, white, and blue cape on his head. 5 cents an hour. Yeah, I know, man. Sometimes even like 3 cents. You all should check out the vid I posted on GMO earlier. It's very informative. Okay. It's on your channel? Okay. I have to remember that for sure. It's weird that couples gang stock together. Yeah, I mean, that's probably an uncomfortable ass relationship too. I would not like that. You'd be scared to say the wrong thing and piss off your fucking spouse. Fuck around and put your ass on the program. Or a pack of noodles. Yeah, I don't even think you could buy a pack. Well, how much is it in there? I think they're still regular price. I think they're like 25 cents in prison, or 20 cents even some places. But it's been a long time, so I don't know now. But when I was there, and then it was like $1.85. Like, that's the thing about the county. The county rips you off. Like, it was like $1.85 for one pack of noodles in the fucking county jail. Not only that, not only are they ripping you off like that, because you gotta eat, because the food they feed you, like, you're not gonna get hungry. The times they fucking strategically do it on purpose. Like, they feed you at these unorthodox times, and then the portions of food that they give you are so fucking small. They're like appetite. They're enough to fucking keep you alive. So if you don't have money on your fucking books, you're gonna be hungry, or some people, some people go around and they when people are about to throw away the rest of their tray, they be like, hey, let me get that, let me get that, let me get everything you're gonna throw away, and they be having big ass, and then it's not funny. It's smart. If you surviving, then that motherfucker is smart. They be having big ass bags of food. Hey, hey, what's going on, APB? If everyone can give Nappy a thing. Oh, I appreciate that, Stick. Alright, this spot seems more defensible as it were. Be safe, man. Love you all. Hey, appreciate that, APB. And it's right there. Yeah, yeah. It's still early though. Well, not really. Let me see. It's 7:41. I've been wearing bandana the last couple days, and one of my perps asked me, "What gang am I in now?" These motherfuckers are crazy, man. You should go to the Southwest. I'm not sure where the Southwest is. Is that like Louis? No, that's Midwest. Like $2 in this county. Oh, the masks, yeah, they're like $3.99 out here. At 7-Eleven, they're $3.99. I never had no money in there, but once I had $5, $500. Yeah, it's this. When I was going there, I was always fortunate to have somebody, looking out for me. But there's been a few times or a couple times to where, I didn't have nobody looking out for me. But it's easy to, like, I ran with the little money that since I knew I went in there knowing that I wasn't gonna have nobody looking out for me, taking care of me. Basically, you could might as well say I wasn't gonna have nobody looking out for me. So I fucking like all the money that I had. Like I just ran a store with it. I think I went in there with like $40, 40 or $50, and spent that shit all on like noodles and snacks. And for the first like couple weeks, like I starved because I passed all that shit out for like 2 for 1s. Like give people one and they pay me back two on store day. And so it just built up like that. Uh, they will harass you wherever you go. Yeah, definitely. You see, like I'm in the middle of nowhere right now, but they have their cruisers on the bikes. They're just right now. What is it? They're keeping a check on me. So when I'm asleep, if I fall asleep, they'll go let them know that I'm asleep. If I'm smoking a blunt, they'll go, and they let me know they know when I'm smoking a blunt because the joggers are run by. The joggers will run by and they'll fucking start talking about weed. Like they'll start saying some shit about it. Like, yo, you smoke too much weed, but not talking to me, talking to each other. Like they'll say some shit. They always, yeah, definitely. Let me see. One time I went in to check, I just cashed. One time I went in with a check, I just cashed. Oh yeah, man, lucky you just cashed that motherfucker, man. I would do definitely. Don't play into their games. Good night, stay safe. Appreciate that, brother. Set up donations next time. Set up donations next time. For jail. Oh nah, I don't plan on. I don't plan on going back to that motherfucker ever, ever. The only way I'll get locked up is if they set me up or some shit. Mm, Mexico, Arizona. What the fuck? Where do they sell masks? They sell them at 7-Eleven here. They're not those kind of masks though. They're like nylon and shit. They're more like stylish, I guess, if you will. Like people who wanna, look stylish or whatever. They got like Gucci ones and fucking. They're fake, but. They got all these logos and shit on them. Spandex like material. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, man. You can hustle my portraits. Yeah, yeah. If you have some type of skill too. Yeah, if you have a skill, you have people in there that write letters for people, read letters for people, portraits. Portraits is good. Like I bought a couple portraits before. Uh, Holiday cards. Like that's what if bro, if I had like a skill, like if I knew how to draw, like if that was my skill, like drawing, I would do that. Like that would be my whole fucking time. That's how I would do my time is just fucking drawing. I would have a fucking cell full of I wouldn't stop drawing cards. I would just fucking draw cards just to fucking draw them and draw them. And if you can do that shit without stencils and shit, like if you can draw good shit that people you don't have the whole dorm tracing and shit. Like sometimes you got people who they trace a bunch of bullshit and make cards. But if you can fucking come out the head with some shit, that's where the money's at. Problems they're making. The problem is they're making it mandatory some places. So, oh yeah, to wear masks. Yeah, San Jose. Um, I watched this cat. Um, he's actually a religious cat. He does like he walks through and he's like they're fucking finding people out there in San Jose right now. If you don't have a mask and you go into like the park, if you go into the park, they're finding you. They have like fines. Like the places are all gated and they have like signs that say you get fined if they catch you in the park. You can't go into the stores without wearing a mask. Uh, yeah. San Jose is getting bad. San Jose is gonna get worse before it does get bad. That's for sure. I mean, San Jose is gonna get worse before it gets better. I'll never eat top ramen again. Yeah, I've ate enough for a lifetime. Being in prison, yeah, yeah. That shit does get annoying, but unfortunately for me, I gotta eat the motherfuckers. Spread though, I eat them in spreads though. That's all I know how to cook. Um, I'm out. Take care. All right, you have a good one, Brandon. Texas, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona, Southwest. Okay, Texas, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona. Yeah, that does some. Well, I don't know. I don't know where I'm heading. I gotta head somewhere though. I'm sending you 100 now. Oh man, appreciate that, Alan. I appreciate that, bro. Um, it's Oh man, I definitely appreciate that, bro. They're going to have designer face masks. That is crazy. Yeah, they got a lot of them out here. They got them. They got like they're like um, they got Gucci. They got ones with a bunch of hearts and shit on them that say love. Uh, yeah, they got a bunch of different characters and all types of stuff. Teddy bears. They got some that match. Um, like those. Like nurses. Some nurses they be wearing those outfits with like the teddy bears and all all the pictures and shit like the cartoon characters on what is it scrubs on their scrubs and shit. Like they got a lot of matching ones to scrubs and shit. The static of it traps the virus particles and spit particles were good. Yeah, the static. Okay. And the virus particles in the homemade mask were good. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, you gotta change that motherfucker. Like, you can't, like, I be seeing people and they be having that metal, like, you can tell, especially like the white ones that they be wearing, the white masks and shit. Like, that shit be dirty as fuck. You would think, like, you change that motherfucker at least every 3, 4 hours. Like, you can't just leave that shit in. Like, all the dirt that you're breathing in, that shit is blocking is. All the dirt that shit is blocking, like that shit is fucking like caking up. Like you can see like from where they're breathing at, like you can see like the dust particles or whatever caking up. Like uh, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's like they're gonna trap that shit under the mask. It's like they're gonna fuck around and breathe that shit through the fucking give that shit a pathway. The static, okay, it's not real though. Nah, I think the virus is real. It's just the way that they're saying everybody's catching it airborne like that. Nah, I think people are getting swiped with that shit. And then once you get it, it's easy to spread it to the people that you're close by. But as far as it being all this airborne bullshit that they talk about, a virus don't even last that long. I drew some good eyeballs, looked real down the reflection. Yeah, oh yeah, man. Yeah, those portraits, man. Those portraits, man, are something else. Like there is a lot of fucking talent inside of those places, man. You would, you know, like I've seen a lot. Like I've seen people make teddy bears. Like I've seen people make soap houses and shit. Like wet, wet bar, make wet like county soap or state soap. Wet all of that shit up into like a block, just like a big block of fucking soap, just merging that shit together with water and turning it into one big block and start fucking chiseling out doll houses and different animals and making phone books out of deck cards and shit, but like real like nice ones or magazines and shit, making you know Yeah, man. There's a lot of talent up in that place, man. And if you got that skill, if you got that skill, Brandon, you could make a lot of money online, man. You can make a lot of money online. Have some examples. Put some examples on wherever you're selling it, whatever site. Like they got OfferUp, Let Go, different little platforms you could, you know, put your services out there. People will hop on that, man. I forgot about the designs that were tracing the juvie. Yeah, Epic Quad, four line, nappy bro. I'm not sure I get that one. Hey, coronavirus is real, but the coronavirus pandemic is a hoax. I don't think a bunch of people are dying like this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I believe people are dying. It's just like, I think they're fucking, I think they're picking and choosing who they want to die. And they're throwing numbers out there to confuse everybody. Not only that, but it's just too much bullshit. All these fucking movie stars and shit. How come everybody's dying except these movie stars? All these fucking piece of shit movie stars that you put on TV and to tell us that this virus is real and they got it and they have to stay at home now. They're self quarantined. None of these motherfuckers are dead yet. No. You got motherfuckers on their boats and shit talking about this is how I'm quarantining on their fucking 50-foot yachts. It's insane, man. Exactly, the vaccine and everything implemented behind the vaccine. I mean, jockstrap is mass, no joke. Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy, man. A jockstrap is a, yeah, that's crazy. These things implement word, but not the virus itself. Nappy. Yeah, that's crazy. Don't forget your soppy face shield. Soppy face shield. Yeah, yeah, I know. All that heat, that steam. Those some resourceful men using what is at hand. Nappy, you believe that? Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely living off the milk of the land, or the milk of that lamp. And Mom, took a walk for a while. Characters, man. Why does it not stop? It just keeps going. Mm, yeah, let me see. Having pieces of prop, uh, Illuminati.